In Moons of Darsalon, players embark on a retro-inspired side-scrolling adventure, taking on the role of a rescuer tasked with guiding lost Darsonauts to safety. The game combines fast-paced laser gun combat against alien creatures with platforming challenges. Players can utilize tools like jetpacks and vehicles, such as space trucks and dropships, to enhance mobility. The game features advanced AI for companion NPCs, dynamic terrain destruction and creation, realistic liquid physics, and an authentic retro aesthetic achieved through a unique rendering pipeline.
Adrenaline as you pilot the dropship straight into the enemy territory. Lead a squad of Darsonauts that will obey your orders and will respect you most of the time. Nothing is more satisfying than leading your Darsonaut companions to the moon base. Don't miss out on the adventure of a lifetime. We need your skills. Apply for the equipment by clicking on the wishlist button now. Next expedition leaves on April.
Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip invites players into the flip-flops of Terry, a dreamer aiming to launch himself into space using a self-made car. Set in the quirky town of Spranklewater, this game offers a densely packed, tiny open-world environment to explore at your own pace, be it on foot, by car, or paraglider. The adventure is filled with humorous interactions with the town's eccentric inhabitants, and players can collect turbo junk to upgrade Terry's car for his cosmic aspirations.
Exploring and traversing the world are so strong and unashamedly fun. And also, it means you'll never get bored of having to do the same thing over and over again, which can't be said for a lot of other open world games. And when I say these activities are varied, I really mean it. Within the space of 5 minutes, I went from playing a football game at a summer school to selling stolen cars. Now, you might think that this massive range of gameplay mechanics could make for a conflicting and unorganized experience, but everything is held together
while waiting offers players a unique experience centered around the concept of patience. The game presents various life scenarios where the primary objective is to wait, reflecting on moments from birth to death. Players navigate through these situations, embracing the act of waiting as a core gameplay mechanic. The design encourages introspection, allowing players to explore the nuances of patience in everyday life. The minimalist art style and ambient soundscapes further enhance the contemplative atmosphere, making it a distinctive addition to the puzzle adventure genre. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate is a remastered version of the beloved 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up. Rebuilt from the ground up using Unreal Engine 5, this edition boasts enhanced visuals, improved gameplay mechanics, and a host of new features. Players can engage in fast-paced combat with a roster of characters, each possessing unique abilities and fighting styles. The game supports up to 8-player cross-platform online multiplayer, allowing for cooperative and competitive play across various systems. Sid Meier's Civilization VII is the latest installment in the acclaimed turn-based strategy series developed by Firaxis Games and published by 2K. In this iteration, players guide a civilization from its early beginnings through various historical eras, aiming to build the greatest empire the world has ever known. The game introduces new mechanics, including a revamped 3-age structure, antiquity, exploration, and modern eras, each presenting unique challenges and opportunities. Players can select leaders and civilizations independently, allowing for diverse strategic approaches.
You and your friends can see your kingdoms collide in online or local play. Can you create an empire that stands the test of time? Turn the page on a revolutionary new chapter when Sid Meier's Civilization VII launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 11.
Originally released in 2003 for the Game Boy Advance, Ninja 5-0 makes a triumphant return, bringing its classic action platforming gameplay to modern audiences. Players assume the role of Joe Osugi, a skilled ninja detective tasked with thwarting a terrorist group empowered by mystical masks. The game challenges players to navigate through 5 missions, each comprising multiple levels filled with enemies, hostages to rescue, and formidable bosses. Joe's arsenal includes a trusty katana, shurikens, and a grappling hook, enabling dynamic combat and traversal. In Amber Isle, players step into the role of the sole shopkeeper in a quaint village inhabited by anthropomorphic prehistoric creatures known as paleofolk. The game blends shop management with social simulation, allowing players to craft and sell items tailored to the unique needs of their diverse clientele. Beyond managing the shop, players can explore the island, gather resources, and customize both their store and the surrounding village. Building relationships with 48 distinct paleofolk, each with their own personalities and quests, adds depth to the gameplay. Jupiter Hell is a turn-based roguelike set in a 90s-inspired sci-fi universe. Players assume the role of a lone space marine battling demonic forces on the moons of Jupiter. The game emphasizes tactical decision-making, with combat that unfolds in a turn-based manner, allowing players to plan their moves carefully. A diverse arsenal, including shotguns, chain guns, and chainsaws, is at the player's disposal to confront hordes of enemies. Procedurally generated levels ensure that each playthrough offers a unique challenge, and permadeath raises the stakes, making every decision critical.
Infinite. Fight. Die. Try again. Welcome to Jupiter Hell.
In Betrayed Cutter, Locked Rogue Waters, players assume the role of Captain Cutter, an immortal pirate captain on a quest for vengeance against his former leader, the notorious Captain Blackbone. This tactical, turn-based roguelite combines naval and melee combat, challenging players to recruit and train a diverse crew, each with unique abilities and skill trees. The game features procedurally generated encounters, ensuring that each playthrough offers new challenges and treasures. Players can manipulate the battlefield using their ship's artillery, altering the terrain to gain strategic advantages during combat.
Enemy into another. Make them dance like you play. Tame the legendary beasts to fight alongside ye in battle.
Big Helmet Heroes is a cinematic 3D beat 'em up adventure that combines stunning visuals with exhilarating action. Players embark on a quest across fantastical realms, taking control of adorable knights, each mastering one of 4 distinct combat styles: Warrior, Brute, Rogue, and Mage. The game offers both single-player and 2-player co-op modes, allowing friends to team up to rescue the princess and face formidable challenges together. The combat system is designed to be dynamic, with each hero possessing unique superpowers and abilities. In I See Red, players step into the shoes of Matthew Torres, a former police officer turned vengeful outlaw after a devastating personal loss. This top-down twin-stick shooter roguelite offers a relentless journey through procedurally generated enemy-filled spaceships. The game's distinctive visual style employs a stark monochrome palette punctuated by vivid red accents, emphasizing the protagonist's unyielding rage. Players can utilize a diverse arsenal of weapons and abilities to obliterate adversaries, with each run presenting unique challenges and opportunities for strategic combat. Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection is a comprehensive compilation that brings together 14 classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Titles from the late 1990s and early 2000s, many of which are being localized for the first time. This collection includes fan-favorite games such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories, and Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, among others. Players can relive the origins of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital universe, engaging in strategic card battles and experiencing the evolution of gameplay mechanics over time. In Undying, players follow the emotional journey of Anling, a mother infected by a zombie bite, who must ensure the survival of her young son, Cody, before succumbing to her infection. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by the undead, the game combines elements of survival, crafting, and resource management. Players must scavenge for supplies, manage limited resources, and teach Cody essential survival skills such as cooking, crafting, and combat. Morsels is an action-packed top-down roguelike that invites players into a grungy yet whimsical world where they assume the role of a mouse battling against the evil forces of predatory cats. Deep beneath the dangerous upper worlds, players encounter a sentient fatberg who grants them the ability to transform into mighty little monsters known as Morsels. Each morsel possesses unique abilities, and players can strategically switch between them during runs to overcome various challenges. Date Everything is an unconventional dating simulation game that pushes the boundaries of the genre by allowing players to form romantic relationships with virtually any object or concept. From inanimate objects like a charming toaster to abstract ideas like time itself, the game offers a humorous and introspective exploration of love and connection. Players navigate a world filled with potential partners, each with unique personalities, backstories, and relationship challenges. The gameplay involves engaging in conversations, going on dates, and making choices that influence the outcome of each relationship.
This is my scooter, Il Ragazzo Pazzo.
You know the gentleman goes around cleaning the house with his vacuum hose.
Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov, though.
Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you.
The Tomb Raider Remastered collection brings together 3 classic adventures of the iconic archaeologist Lara Croft, meticulously updated for modern platforms. This collection includes Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation, Tomb Raider Chronicles, and Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. Each game has been enhanced with improved graphics, including higher resolution textures, refined character models, and support for widescreen displays. The controls have been modernized to provide a more intuitive experience while maintaining the challenging platforming and puzzle-solving gameplay that defined the original titles. Set in the picturesque Italian seaside village of Borgo Marina, On Your Tail is a narrative mystery adventure and life simulation game developed by Memorable Games. Players follow the audacious ram rider, Diana Caproni, as she uncovers the area's mystifying local mysteries. The game combines exploration, character interaction, and detective work, allowing players to immerse themselves in the daily life and secrets of the village. With its charming art style and engaging storytelling, On Your Tail offers a cozy yet intriguing experience for fans of narrative-driven games. Tiny Garden is a cozy farming and strategy game that invites players to build their own magical garden inside a 90s-inspired toy set. Developed by Io Norte, the game allows players to plant, grow, and trade vegetables for new plants and items to customize their toy set. The gameplay revolves around planting seeds, turning a crank to make them grow, and harvesting them to trade for new seeds or items like furniture to personalize the tiny home inside the toy set. The game features a relaxed experience with no death, no hurry, and no fail state, all set within a wholesome 90s aesthetic. Trails Through Daybreak 2 is the latest installment in the acclaimed The Legend of Heroes series by Nihon Falcom. Set in the Republic of Calvard, the game continues the narrative of Van Arkwright, a Spriggan, a blend of detective and mercenary, who becomes entangled in a series of mysterious murders linked to a crimson beast. Players will reunite with familiar characters and encounter new allies as they navigate a richly detailed world filled with political intrigue and supernatural elements.
Yes?
Sea Fantasy is an action-adventure RPG developed by Metasla that immerses players in a vast pixelated open world teeming with marine life known as CAZ. Players embark on an epic journey to save their world by mastering the art of fishing, which serves as the primary gameplay mechanic. The fishing system is interactive, requiring players to match markers and gauges to successfully catch CAZ, each offering unique materials essential for crafting and progression. Beyond fishing, the game offers exploration, combat, and resource management, all set within a beautifully crafted pixel art aesthetic that evokes nostalgia while delivering a fresh experience.